Hey guys, it's Super Video Games or Adam, and welcome back to another one of my Fortnite top 5 videos. And today, we're going over 5 awesome loadouts that will help you get the win here in Fortnite. So before we get into today's video, Season 3 is slowly but surely coming to an end. And what does that mean? That means that the Season 4 Battle Pass is right around the corner. So for the next couple of videos leading up to the release of the Season 4 Battle Pass, I'll be giving away a couple of PS and an Xbox cards. So for those of you who did not have a chance to get Season 3, you might be able to get that Season 4 Battle Pass, which will probably be even bigger and better than it was in Season 3. Now, to enter into today's giveaway, it's so easy. All you have to do is drop a like on today's video, subscribe to the channel, and let me guys know right now in the comment section below, what tier are you currently on for the Season 3 Battle Pass? If you don't have it, then just put 0. Also, if you do have a Twitter account, please attach your username to your comment. It makes it a lot easier for me to contact you if you do end up winning. And of course, guys, I'll have a couple of PSN and Xbox codes hidden somewhere in the video, so keep an eye out for those because it's first come, first serve for those. But don't worry, I will still be giving away more to you guys in the comment section below. So now that we have all of that out of the way, let's talk about today's video. And today's video is all about loadouts, right? And having the right loadout for your playstyle is always super important. And knowing what your loadout's going to be before you actually get into the game is also so important, because then you know what to pick up and what not to pick up. Because in those situations when you kill somebody and you're looting somebody and you're thinking about what should I pick up, what should I not pick up, that can really get you screwed. And knowing what you have and what you need will put you on the right path right away. So in today's video, I want to go over 5 different loadouts for different play styles that will help you get the win here in Fortnite. So starting things off here in the number 5 spot, I have kind of my own creation. I'm sure a lot of people use this class too, but still, this is the one that I've kind of created myself, and it's the one I use almost every single game. Now, this class isn't kind of set the way it is. I'll change it throughout the game, but we'll get into that in a second. So the class is this: AR, shotgun, medkit, shield. Okay, so starting at the beginning, AR, of course, just the best AR I can get my hands on. Usually, you know, I go purple scar, but sometimes I like to go blue M16 over purple scar. But again, just the best, you know, AR I can get my hands on. And then we have for the shotguns, I'll usually start with a pump and then a semi, but depending on what I do get later in the game, I'll usually go pump and heavy, or sometimes I'll go heavy and heavy. And if I do find an RPG, I'll drop usually the pump and I'll just keep the semi and then go AR, semi, and RPG. For the medkit, it's just a regular medkit, and for the shields, I have those mini shields because, of course, mini shields are really, really good. Now, no sniper in this class. I'm not a big sniper, that's why I don't have one. But, you know, the AR is good at range. Having those dual shotguns in any shotgun fight will really help you get the win. But overall, it's a solid class, but again, not the best class to use here in Fortnite. So coming in at the number 4 spot on today's list, I like to call this loadout the underrated loadout. If you want to just change things up and still use a loadout that will actually get you a win, I recommend using this one right here. So starting off, we have an AR. Now, if you want to go regular M16, or you could also go the blue burst, because that thing is actually a really good gun, and of course it is very underrated. Next up, we have the suppressed pistol. Then we have the TAC SMG, RPG, and then of course the shield. A lot of these classes will feature the RPG because that thing is just an absolute beast. But starting off with the suppressed pistol, this gun right here is just super underrated, especially the gold version of it. It can really do a lot of damage, and since you have no shotgun in this class, the suppressed pistol, I guess, kind of takes the place of the shotgun because you can deliver a lot of damage really quickly with the suppressed pistol. And since it is suppressed, if you are shooting at somebody from a little bit of a distance, they will have no idea where you are, which is a big bonus. The TAC SMG also is a lot better than it used to be. It is way more accurate and can deliver a ton of damage at close range. So suppressed pistol with the TAC SMG is kind of your whole shotgun combo. And again, the RPG is just really good in any situation. And of course, the mini shields. So coming in at the number 3 spot on today's list, we have the aggressive playstyle loadout. I don't know why I keep saying class. Call of Duty, sorry. But the aggressive playstyle loadout. We have an AR, we have 2 shotguns, bandages, and a mini shield. Now this one is very similar to the one we had in the 5 spot. With that one, I talked about, hey, if you come across something like an RPG, drop a shotgun, relax, it's fine. If you wanted a sniper, you know what? Just drop that pump, keep the semi, you're good to go. But with this class, you definitely want to keep both of those shotguns, because having 2 shotguns when you're playing aggressive isn't necessary, but it definitely helps a lot. Being able to deliver 2 devastating shots really quickly will help you get a lot more kills using this loadout. The last thing about this class is the bandages over the medikits. So in the 5 spot, we were talking about the medikits. With this one, we have the bandages instead, because bandages are just better for combat situations. If you're playing that aggressive playstyle, chances are you're gonna take a lot of hits, you're gonna lose a lot of health, and of course shield as well. With the bandages, you can at least get some health regenerated, even if it's not a ton, even if it's only 1 or 2 bandages, it's at least something, so you're at least have some more health for your next engagement, which will probably come quick if you're playing that aggressive playstyle. And of course, same thing goes with the mini shields. At least gives you a chance to have something instead of nothing. So coming in at the number 2 spot on today's list, we just looked at a more aggressive playstyle loadout in the number 3 spot. Now we're gonna look at one that's a little bit more conservative. I guess call this the camper loadout. So we have the AR, we have a shotgun, we have a sniper, a medkit, and of course the mini shield. It's not necessarily, I guess, camping, but for those of you who just can't play that crazy aggressive playstyle, this is a great class to rock. And again, especially if you like sniping, why the heck not? So AR for your medium to long range. For your shotgun, of course, it's up to you how to go with semi, because that pump shotgun, if you miss your shot, you can be screwed. So semi is always a great option when you're rocking only 1 shotgun. And of course, the sniper. When it comes to the medkit and the shield, of course, you want to keep those mini shields at all time. The medkit, it's nice to have, but if you come across an RPG, you can always drop that medkit and have that RPG instead, because when it comes towards the end of the game, you can always find a medkit or some bandages or a chug jug from someone you kill. So medkit is not as important as a shield, but this is a great loadout for those of you who don't like playing a crazy aggressive playstyle. So here we are, guys, the number 1 spot on today's list. When it comes to the perfect loadout in Fortnite, what you're looking for is you want something for pretty much every situation, and that's what this class is right here. So we're starting off with the AR, of course, again, the best AR you can get your hands on. Then you want to have a shotgun, after that a sniper, then an RPG, and then of course the beautiful mini shields. And with this setup right here, you actually have something for every situation. You have the AR, you have that shotgun for those close quarter battles, you have the snipers for those long range shots and be able to pick people off, and of course you have that amazing RPG and the shields for whenever you need those. Now, with all that being said, I think one important thing to point out here, and this goes for every other loadout we've talked about so far in this video, is Fortnite is an RNG game, right? The chances of getting this exact loadout every single game, it's just incredibly slim, and it's not going to happen, especially for this class right here. I'm sure you can get your hands on an AR, shotgun, and a sniper pretty much every game, but getting that RPG is somewhat tough. tough. So you can really take that slot and replace it with something else for the early portions of the game, because when you do find RPGs, either from supply drops or sometimes chests, we're not going to find one until the end of the game. So maybe having a second shotgun there could be something you could do. Maybe having some bandages or some med kits. And like I said, it goes for every single class, really. You're not going to have that perfect loadout every single game. So always having something in mind to replace that with is a good idea. Now, if you actually do end up getting this class in a game of Fortnite, getting that AR, that shotgun sniper, and RPG with the mini shields, you're in a very good position because you're just prepared for everything that's thrown at you, and that is always really good in any game of Fortnite. So there we have it, guys. Those are 5 loadouts here in Fortnite that will definitely help you get some more wins here in Fortnite. And the whole idea about a video like this is being able to kind of create a loadout for a specific type of playstyle, because you always want to have that idea of your loadout in your head before you actually get into a match, so you know exactly what you want it to look like, so there's no, you know, scrambling when you kill somebody and they drop loot and you're sitting there for like 5 minutes, you know, thinking about what you should keep and what you should take. So knowing what you want your load to look like is always a very good idea. And of course, guys, one recommendation I have for you, if you haven't already, try out the 1 in the 4 spot, the AR, suppressed pistol, TAC SMG, RPG, and the mini shields. It's a weird loadout, but it's surprisingly a lot of fun, and it's actually really damn good. Besides that, guys, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe for more Fortnite top 5 videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.